And just when I think these videos can't get any worse, this guy has to take the cake. This has got to be one of the worst nonces I've ever researched into because of some of the stuff he wanted to do. And honestly, I was kind of debating whether or not to even make this video, but I think more attention needs to be brought to him because not too many people actually know about this disgusting individual you see right now on your screen is called John Keeble, and he's one of the most disgusting predators I've ever looked into on this channel. And I was debating whether or not to even upload this video because of how disturbing it actually was, but I feel like more eyes need to be on this case because not enough people actually know about this. And in the description, the full length of the Nonce thing will be, left, so you can go watch the full Nonce thing if you are interested. And just a heads up, there isn't actually much known about what happened to him afterwards. I'm really just going to be talking about what the chat logs kind of included and what he was attempting to do. So please forgive me because it's not as detailed as my normal ones, at least not in terms of aftermath of these Nonce things after they get arrested. John Keeble was born March of 1957 and was stung by internet interceptors in Christchurch in 2017. In the year 1995, he became a director of a business. He also began to brand himself Pain Master UK and advertised in local newspapers looking for BDSM relationships. He apparently allegedly beat and tortured women, including slashing one with a knife, resulting in a court case in 2000. The outcome of this case is unknown. So, 15 years later, after the original court case, he got married to a woman named Julie, and they had a business where they would breed dogs. However, his wife too appeared to have suffered illnesses after this, including during the time in 2016 or 2017, sorry, when Keeble started communicating sexually with minors. Between 2016 to 2017, John Keeble communicated with multiple minors, allegedly up to 25, I believe, but in 2017, he finally attempted to meet up with one of the minors, who luckily happened to be a actual decoy. Thank God it wasn't an actual child, but God knows if any of the 25 was actually children that, you know, he was in contact with. Regardless, they confront the predator hunters and the decoy confronted John Keeble and exposed him for wanting to do disgusting things with the minors. And this is the last warning for any viewers going forward. I'm about to list off the things he wanted to do with the minor. It is quite extensive and quite one of some of the most disgusting things I've ever read in my life. So please skip to the stamp on screen now if you're not wanting to watch it. Anyway, Keeble's chat logs was very graphic because he talked to multiple decoys. His conversations was beyond just normal sex, even that's just bad enough, and it was actually torture territory. So I have a list here. This is some of the things he wanted to do with the minors. He wanted to have intercourse with a child, get the child pregnant, make the child send him pictures of her chest, make the child enter slavery, permanent slavery, beating and torturing the child, destroying its body and face just for Keeble's pleasure, making the child beg to be a slave, beat the child with a whip until unconscious, badly scar the child, permanently destroy her, in his words, teach the child to eat dog excrement and dog sick, put the child in a cage, bathe the child in cold water, amputate the child, and Keeble would not call for medical attention should that go wrong, burn the child, brand the child, break the child's bones, and ripped the child's nails and teeth out. That has got to be some of the worst stuff I've ever read out. Let's hope that doesn't get this video taken down. And if it does, I'll just censor those bits and I don't know, I'll leave a link into like a thing just so you can go read it yourself. But that's got to be some of the most disgusting things I've ever read out. Legit makes my stomach sick just trying to think about that shit. Or just thinking about what he wanted to do with those. Throughout the entirety of most of the Nonce thing, he lied about his name and job, claiming to be not John Keeble. He was actually apparently John Cotton, even though that's not his real name. And from reading, and claiming to be a painter rather than working in a supermarket. In the Nonce thing as well, he defends his actions after he's obviously caught out and they know his real name, claiming they were just fantasy and he thought he was talking to an adult because of their phrasing. What the fuck? They obviously did state their ages or their apparent ages multiple times and obviously saying that they were minors and underage, but he was still fine with it regardless. He was obviously arrested after this, but as of 2019, it is believed he will be on compassionate bail due to his wife's illness. And I don't know what happened afterward. That's literally all it has. So after the Nonce thing, he was managed to get bailed out because of his wife's illness. Who knows if his wife was actually involved? That's kind of a theory because they were breeding dogs, and he talked about making a child eat dog shit for some reason. Disgusting man. But not much is known after what happened to him afterwards. If he got sentenced or if he's still out free somewhere in the UK, who knows? But yeah, that has got to be one of the most disgusting people I've ever looked into, and I hope I never talk about him again because I don't know, man. It's pissed me off this video already. Anyway, that's been Joseph the World. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye.